I'm not saying that you should tell her to turn the cheek. I believe what he's trying to say is, hey, just because he done that don't mean you got to go out and do it, and you don't have to be with that nigga.
I agree. No, I agree with
I
that.
can gracefully bow out. I think what he's saying is, don't go do the same shit that they did, because don't do the same shit that's done to you, because at the end of the day, the nigga ain't gonna even much think nothing about what he doing, because you doing the same shit. If you go cheat on a girl, she be like, you know what? That's one of my rules I told you don't break, and you know that she a good girl. That's gonna fuck with you more than her going to cheat. And I think that's what he's trying to say. In my personal
No,
opinion,
I agree. I agree with what he's saying. You gonna give you a loner until they find out what the issue is. I'm like, nigga, y'all had it since Monday. Y'all ain't find out what the issue is.
really.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess I call him. But I go on vacation. Not this week coming up, but the week after. I got a week off. So
Shit, nigga. So, nigga, where we going?
Puerto Rico
Okay.
for about 3-4 days.
Hey, boy, you love that DR shit, don't you?
Puerto Rico is something totally different.
I mean, nigga, it's still a Caribbean island off the coast of Miami.
It is.
Coast of Florida.
It is.
You know?
It is.
Hey, good shit, enjoy yourself, dog. Hey, hey.
I ain't sleep last night. I told you I almost died now.
hey, well, you're a disrespectful motherfucker. Nigga,
Dog, my bad. That shit was uncontrollable, dog. I tried to hold it in.
Hey, dog, listen, dog, we getting older, dog. We just can't be eating all willy-nilly, dog. You got to you got to modify that eating, dog. That's why I tell you all the time, bro. I'm not really a foodie, bro. And I think that's what's helping with my, my little health journey, dog. Like, I can eat the same thing every day. Like, for the last week, dog, it's just been sweet potatoes, broccoli, and chicken. Because,
Man, I was on TikTok yesterday, and they doing a little, I guess it's like a little montage from high school graduation year to 20 years later.
Yeah.
My 20-year anniversary from high school. I graduated in 04.
You going back?
Hell no. Them niggas look old as shit, boy. So I'm like, so in my mind, I'm like, dog, I see myself every day. So you ain't really aged as much as you think you age.
Yeah.
So if they look old as shit, I know I look old.
Bro,
I know I look old compared to my yearbook pictures. I know I look old.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you what I knew I looked old. Last month, dog, I went to my little brunch, right?
Yeah.
To the Beyond brunch for my birthday or whatever.
Don't tell me nobody got disrespectful.
A little bit.
Oh my God. See what I'm saying?
But come to find out, dog, the nigga, it was a nigga I hadn't seen in a while, dog.
It was a nigga?
No, hold on. Let me tell the story.
My bad. So, yeah, my bad.
It was a young lady that I was looking at. Yeah. I tried to holler at her, she gave me the no, thank you or whatever. So she wanted to talk to, I appreciate it, so I'm like, whatever. And at this time, dog, if you don't notice, I got my beard cut down a little bit because them grades were just protruding out a little bit too much. I usually like to let my shit get thick. So anyway, this point my beard thick, right? So I don't really realize how much gray I got in my beard until I get like on FaceTime and shit like that. My kids FaceTime somebody, and then the camera show you how much of this shit you really got in your face. So back to my story. So I talked to her. She was real polite by putting me down, dog. So I ain't tripping, right?
Yeah.
So I see her go to a nigga that I ain't seen in a while that I had just met, and we was talking. So when she left him, I said, "Damn, dog, what's going on?" Nigga say, "Hey, bro, she was I was her teacher."
What?
I swear, oh God, dog. He said she used to be one of my students.
Oh, so she was young.
So she was young, dog. So my thing is, I'm with you, dog. I don't really know how old I am, dog, because I still
feel. How young was she? Because I know how old you is.
I didn't ask her how old she was. But I'm gonna just spitball. I think she had to be early 30s, maybe 32, 33,
Oh,
maybe.
that ain't bad. Nah, that ain't bad. I thought you were finna say 20s. Yeah,
Maybe,
that ain't
no,
bad.
maybe she was in the 20s. I don't know. Oh, I'm just correlating that to the story of you, dog. While you say you looking at the yearbook pictures, dog, and you like, damn, I'm old now, dog. And I don't think I be really feeling like I'm old like that, dog, because I still can move around and do shit. But that doesn't mean that other people's
How you,
perception,
how you, how your kids feel
how my kids feel.
about you? They think
Oh,
you
no,
old as shit.
nah, well, I don't know about my kids. I don't even never ask them, do they think I'm old? When I do ask them, like, they friends don't think I'm old.
You told a story a few weeks ago about you wanting to take your son to get his first script club experience,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And what did the nigga tell you?
I don't think because I'm old. I think because I'm his dad, dog. I don't think he would experience that type shit with his dad. I don't think because I'm old.
I think if my daddy was there, I don't think I would have had a issue with that.
Your mindset may be different than that nigga mindset. Like my oldest son, his environment a little bit different than me and your environment. I would embrace going somewhere because my brother took me to my first legal script club, bro. Well, no, I take that back.
That nigga don't stay nowhere near no script club because he probably wouldn't even know how to act inside no shit like that.
That's why I wanted to take him to a script club to give him the proper script club etiquette, bro. Um, Actually, my first script club experience since we on the street, is I got a homeboys, they older.
Yeah.
They older than me, so they used to go to the script club. Now, this was the only
Hmm.
caveat to the shit, Hollywood. You could go, but if you can't get in, you gotta sit in the car till them niggas come back out.
Oh hell nah. I would just
That
stay
that
home, my
that was
guy.
the caveat. So they told you before they went, we not coming back
Yeah,
out no more.
I ain't going.
So either you can try to get in or you can stay home. So you take the risk. I took the risk. I was able to get in, dog. So that's
Oh shit.
uh, interaction. Anyway, if you hear my voice, man, you know what time it is, man. It's time for social media's most imperfect perfect podcast, social media's best kept secret. I'm your boy Infamous.
I'm Hollywood. I guarantee you was in there with no money.
Not a dime. I probably had $15, $20 back then.
Oh my god.
so,
My bad.
so I was in high school, bro. I mean, I don't think I was in high school. Well, yeah, I think I was in high school. I had to be in like the 10th grade or some shit like that. I had to be about 15, 16 years old, dog. That's why I say, hold on, let me go and introduce the podcast and then we'll jump into it, that conversation. Hey, Hollywood, how they get in contact with you, pimp?
I am Hollywood Rich underscore on Instagram and Threads. Hollywood Rich 85 on X.
I am infamous on X. I am infamous on TikTok as well. Also, if you want to follow us on social media platforms, on Facebook, it's Theze Nutz Official. Instagram is Theze Nutz _. YouTube is Theze Nutz. I mean, how to get in contact with us on YouTube, Hollywood? I'm tripping.
Separate these nuts.
All right. If you want to take the audio experience, keep a space in between the nuts. You hit the like, the subscribe button, notification button. Also, drop a comment on any one of our videos, or you could DM us on any one of our platforms. Also, if you want to be more in depth with us, go to thesenuts.business@gmail.com. That's thesenuts.business@gmail.com. Yeah. But but like I was saying, Hollywood, like, well, no, where I grew up at, bro, we were super sexual, hyper sexual back then, bro. So, but this shit now that's going on, it's a different level, dog. But just going back to the conversation we were just having, yeah, dog. When I was dog, without getting anybody in trouble, bro. The shit that we was taught growing up in Opelika, Florida, where I grew up,
Yeah.
a lot of people look at it wild. Like I tell people the stories about the shit we was doing back at 15, 16 with girls, bro. You might go to jail for that shit now, bro. Like, it's
Yeah.
definitely some jail time about a lot of shit that we were doing back then. Because we just didn't know no better, bro. I don't think we knew the laws like that. at the time. We were just young guys, full of cum, full of testosterone, bro, and we just out here wild. Cause that shit was crazy. So what was your first script club experience?
I don't remember. I got to think about that shit. I don't know. Shit. I don't remember. I really don't.
So this class
Not to say
reunion.
that not to say that I've been there 1,000 times. I don't know. I can't recall that motherfucker.
I know a lot of them involve me. The ones that you
Yeah,
do.
I was trying to think if one of them times was the first time, but I can't. I don't know. Maybe that shit didn't stand out. Maybe ain't nothing extravagant happened when we was there. So I don't know.
Bro, I don't even
I don't remember.
I don't even much remember what happened the first time I went to script club, dog. I just remember going to the script club. Like nothing spectacular happened. Like I got no, ain't like I got no cutty or no shit like that. But you know, it is what it is. I don't know, bro. So speaking of your high school thing, dog, like you said, your classmates is how are the baddies now, dog? The baddies that was back in 2004, are they still baddies?
Some of them still look good. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them look good, but the ones that don't, oh my god, what they be what they be saying? Life done put a hurting on them.
Oh man, dog, that's crazy. Cause dog, I feel like a dinosaur, dog. Cause I graduated in '98, right? So girls that I graduated with. Okay, first let me ask you this question: do you think if you fine at 35, that's how you pretty much gonna be fine for the rest of your life? Because I heard the dude say, he said, boy, if a girl can make it about 35 and she fine, she probably gonna be fine for the rest of her life. Do you believe in that?
I can agree with that.
You think so?
Yeah, cause all that your metabolism done slowed down and all that shit. By that time,
Yeah.
Most of the adult shit that's gonna hit you, it's gonna be done hit you by 35. So I can see what he's talking about.
See, like for me, bro, I was a skinny dude in school, bro. I was the skinny dude. I was the dirty dude. I was the
Dirty?
Yeah, bro.
What dirty mean?
I wasn't a nigga wearing Jordans and shit to school when I was coming up, bro. Like
Yeah, but that don't mean you was fucking dirty because you couldn't afford Jordans. A lot of us couldn't afford Jordans unless your parents were selling dope.
Okay.
That's real.
Okay, but let's keep it real. Back in 1998, that was considered what that was. You know what I'm saying? We looking at it in hindsight.
Well, I was dirty. I ain't had no Jordans till I was able to buy my own Jordans.
Me too. Me too.
So yeah.
My only saving grace for me in high school was I was good in basketball. I was decent in basketball. But yeah, dog, like skinny, you know, and I always say this shit on the podcast, dog. I didn't get my adult body type turn 21. That's when a nigga started working out and doing all the other shit. So my adult body came in. So I don't know. I guess if some of my classmates see this, man, I guess they'll say that I always thought that I was the ugly duckling that turned into the swan, bro. You know, it was rough for me in high school, dog. Like a lot of people, like you say all the time, if when you come somewhere, you the life of the party, or my sense of humor. But bro, my sense of humor was really constructed in high school because I had to get niggas up off me, dog. For me, that's why it's so.
I think that's most people.
For me, dog, I think that's why it's so hard for me to wrap my mind around the process of people wanting to hurt themselves because people picking on them, dog. Like, nigga, that was my high school experience. But I had enough personality and enough a sense of humor to get a nigga up off me. Like, I was never the flyest nigga in school when it came down to dressing and no shit like that. But when it came down to that ranking shit, well, some people call it joning, but where we from, we call it ranking. Dog, I keep a nigga ass up off me. And I think that allowed me, as I became older, dog, to craft my sense of humor, dog. Being able to be funny, to be able to be charismatic, because I could never rely actually on the materialistic
But
shit.
you had siblings, dog. Ain't nobody in the world gonna give it to you worse than your siblings because them niggas got all your deep dog secrets. They know the
Exactly.
last time you pissed in the bed. Oh, this nigga don't wash his clothes. He go to school with dirty clothes on. Like all your deepest secrets, your siblings know.
Yeah.
So if you grew up with siblings, you done been getting that shit from birth.
And my oldest sibling, shout out to my oldest sibling. You know, we don't really talk as much as probably much as we should. But I craft that nigga, dog, because the nigga was a funny nigga. And once
See,
I made that nigga tap out one day, I knew
see,
he couldn't fuck with me. Nigga,
ain't nobody got a chance now.
ain't nobody got a chance, boy. So,
I'm telling you.
dog, I remember one time, dog, the old girl, you know, my old girl, listen, real life shit. People don't realize that back in the day, dog, when Dixie used to sell shoes, right?
Yeah, I heard this story before.
I ain't even talking about going to Payless, dog. Payless was an upgrade, dog. And Payless ain't even much around no more, dog. I didn't even know that. Payless is gone. But
That shit been gone.
dog, old girl take a nigga to Winn Dixie and get shoes, bro. She over there getting Salisbury steak and motherfucking cube steak, as you know. Cube steak, the cheap steak, boy. I'm over there getting me a pair of motherfucking shoes for school, bro. So that's the type of shit
it was rough back then.
That's the shit I had to grow up in, dog. So now, when I sit back and I look at it, dog, that helped create the nigga that I am. But I just don't understand how, if somebody picking on you, dog, I know it make you feel bad, but it can do one or two things, dog. It can mold you into a person that your future self will be thankful for, or you can always live in that realm of not believing in yourself. Like, for instance, right? I remember watching a movie with The Rock and Kevin Hart. I think it's Be Cool or some shit like that. Well, The Rock was a special forces nigga, and Kevin Hart was the at-home working guy and shit like that. And then in the movie, they had to go back to where a bully used to bully The Rock. Now, at this point, The Rock is bigger than this nigga, stronger than this nigga. He know all type martial arts type shit. He know all defense type shit that he could do. But just because that dude that he went to high school with was the person that they needed to help them, The Rock reverted back to the little fat high school nigga. And the nigga was talking crazy to him and shit like that. And he was like, nigga, so what you big? So what you got all these muscles? Nigga, you still the nigga from high school. Even though The Rock at that time could have broke that nigga like this in that movie. But
I would have. I
mean, but you know the movie I'm talking about, Hollywood?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And that's just crazy, dog. So for me, my high school years wasn't the best years for me, dog. But what, dog?
I'm sorry. My bad.
No, it's all good, dog. High school wasn't the best for me, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bit.
Oh,
you know something
dog.
that shit.
What they did to my dog back then?
Dog, you know the most fucked up people is the people that high school was their best years. I think those the worst motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Them niggas that felt them 4 years of their life are the best years of your life, dog. That's fucked up. In my personal opinion.
My shit was like a blur. I had a lot going on, so it wasn't the best years, but it wasn't the worst. It was pretty much even keel.
Oh, my shit. I wasn't fucking like that in high school. Nothing, dog.
I did a little bit of that. Not too much. A little bit of that.
Nah, dog. I wasn't fucking like that, dog. Pussy was at a premium back then. Oh man, pussy was at a premium back then, boy. Dog, pussy ain't really become rarely available for me until 20. I say 20.
This nigga,
22.
This nigga know the year.
Nah, listen, bro. Even in college, when I went to college, dog, It got a little bit better. But like pussy ain't coming to abundance to me. It's about 20, dog. By then I had my own crib, my own
Oh
car.
wow.
Huh?
Oh wow.
Oh, so you always just get pussy like that. You just a
Nah, I
pussy.
ain't gonna, I ain't, nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Look, you lied, dog. You lied.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say nothing like that.
Yeah. I know you can't, dog. Listen, I understand. I get it. But
Hmm.
for me, nah, that shit ain't happen for me like that, bro. So, shit, dog. I say you should go to your to your class reunion, dog. See some of your old friends.
I think
No.
they done did this shit already.
So how you see the yearbook?
No, I
Oh,
ain't see the yearbook. I was talking about somebody else who was posting their class. I didn't
oh,
say it was my class. They was posting their class.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking on, dog. Let's jump to our first topic, dog. That we done 25 minutes just bullshit. First topic, right? You put in the group chat about the marriage. Should you read should you hold on.
Oh yeah, I did put that in there.
Yeah. Should marriage be allowed to have a 4-year renewal clause? That's what you put in the group chat.
Well, a lot of niggas be walking out riding around here with expired ass marriage license, boy. you, you let your shit expire.
My shit be this. My shit would be there.
God, God damn it! I'm supposed to renew yesterday.
I forgot.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But all bullshit aside, dog. I think I think that's how it should be, bro. I say this all the time. I think we live in.
I think so too.
I think these rules that we have set in place, dog, are everything is renewed, bro. Everything evolves. Some of these laws and shit that we got going on, bro, I think they need to be revamped. I think laws should be revamped when it comes down to marriage. I think laws
Hmm.
should be revamped when it comes down to child support, alimony. Like I think all that shit need to be revamped, bro. I think all that shit needs to be redone over. Let's rework it and make everything fair on both sides. I don't think that shit should be one sided. But with the marriage aspect, why do you think marriages should be renewed after 4 years?
I just thought it was a good ass concept. Like a lot of motherfuckers jump into that shit, and then it's until death do us part. There's no way out of that shit. And
Mm-hmm.
then a lot of times when motherfuckers get into these marriages, that's when you start to learn a motherfucker. You don't learn them during the court stage, during the date stage. You start to learn a motherfucker after you a year or 2 years into the marriage. And
Yes.
there's no way out without dissolving everything we done built together. So I
Mm-hmm.
think we need to revisit this motherfucker every 4 years and see if we still want to be married, we still want to be tied to each other like that. I think 4 years is a good amount of time before I think we need to revisit this talk or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think it's two main reasons for me though, bro. I think one is I think every 4 or 5 years a person grows anyway. Their their beliefs, their their thought process, how they view the world. I think all that shit changes in a 5-year increment. For me, I don't
Yeah.
have research that I can go pull up and say that this is factual. This is just a euphemism. I think that's what I personally feel. And secondly, I think people get married out of emotions, bro. I think you you make decisions of how you feel instead of logically thinking about marriage, right? Like for instance,
Yeah.
just because you love somebody or you think you love somebody, you feel like you want to marry because that's a feeling. But if this motherfucker ain't got zero credit score, this motherfucker don't pay bills, this motherfucker's a cheater, this motherfucker's all this other shit. Logic
Yeah,
should,
I don't want to renew this motherfucker, man.
or I don't want to get married in the first place.
Right.
That's how you should think about it. We
But
say this shit all the
that,
time on the
that
pod.
ain't that ain't the case. That ain't the case because a lot of motherfuckers, like we was just talking about the last podcast or whatever, that infatuation, that honeymoon state, that shit lasts for a long time until we start getting into some real shit.
Yeah.
So instead of us getting caught, because a lot of people, when they get into this marriage shit and they start having kids, they get caught into this routine, and these years start floating by, and by the time you look up, we 20 years down the road, and I don't know who the fuck I'm married to because we've been working and taking care of kids the whole time. So I think though every 4 years that shit put a pause into it. So okay, let's revisit. Let's go to the table and revisit this shit and see if we still love each other, if we still into each other like that, if it's even worth renewing this motherfucker. It might not be worth renewing it. So I think it makes sense to me.
I agree with you on that aspect as well. I mean, I echo your sentiments, bro. I just feel like, you know, at the end of the day, bro, like you said, once kids get involved, lifestyle life and mortgages, car notes, and all this other type shit that you got going on, bro, you can easily get lost in the sauce, dog. And I think that, you know, like I was saying earlier, bro, like I think we all base a lot of our decisions off how we feel about something, dog, instead of off facts. And I think a person bases decisions off how they feel about something, dog. I try to base my decisions off how I think, not how I feel about something, dog. Especially something that I've learned as I've gotten older is things gonna make me mad, bro. There's no person around this earth that's gonna sit and tell me that something that their significant other does doesn't make them mad or piss them off. But instead of acting off that emotion at that time, dog, I try to now sit back and think as my brain has matured, bro, to try to see where they're coming from before I go back to them with my problem. Depending on how egregious the shit you did to me, I'm able to sit back and think about, and I think that's the ultimate act of love, bro, is to, because listen, as long as the relationship is good and everything is on a up and up, bro, everybody could be married. But to me, what dictates how your marriage goes is how you deal with shit when shit ain't up. When the rocky shit happens. Because that's what's really going to determine if you love a motherfucker or not, in my personal opinion. If we always taking trips, or if all the bills always paid, or if, you know, you're able to go do what you want to do when you want to do it, of course the marriage is going to be 100%. But what happens when you can't go and we have to budget? Or I tell you, no, I can't go this. Or you tell me, no, you can't go buy this because we got whatever going on. That's when the real love shit gonna happen, because now we got to really compromise with each other. I got to really sit back and take in what you're saying to me. Does it make sense what you're saying to me? And if it don't make sense what you're saying, can you explain it to me in a way that it does make sense? That's how I found to negate problems with women. If you make yourself seem like you the stupid one, then you good. And I'm just being, I'm being facetious, but I'm so true in what I'm saying. Like, sometimes I conversate with girls and I be like, listen, I'm not the smartest nigga in the world. I'm not the brightest nigga in the world. But can you break that down to me to make me understand? Because I'm not understanding what you're trying to tell me. It's not computing to me.
Yeah.
And they'll break it down for me. And then once I get an understanding, I'll be like, okay, I understand it. But see, that's small things that you can use to help with the communication with your significant other. So when we come back to this marriage shit that we talking about, I'm in lock and step with you, bro, because the way you felt at 20 may not be the way you feel at 24.
Yeah.
Or at 24, you may not feel that way at 28. You know what I'm saying? So I think that the renewal of a marriage is something that I think, even if it's not law, that's some shit that you and your significant other should implement into your relationship.
And not only should they have to revisit this shit every 4 years, but I think that shit should come with a marriage counselor session that you gotta complete before we renew your motherfucking shit. Go sit down with a mutual party, and if you have any grievances, let them decipher who wrong, who right, and can we move forward with this shit before we go ahead and renew this license.
I agree with you. Also, one of my keys to a healthier relationship is, dog, whatever pissing you off with your significant other, the moment that it happens, absorb what the situation is, but talk about it. Don't let that shit start stockpiling different shit into different situations, dog. Because now you come home and your socks on the floor, a pair of socks on the floor, and now you spazzing out. It's not even about them socks on the floor. It's about some shit that happened 3-4 months ago. And I think that's a problem that I had in my relationship when I was married, bro. So much shit got stockpiled into the trauma department to where we was too far gone to retrieve any of that shit. We talking about shit that happened 3-4 years ago. That's we rehashing. That if we be
honest, you thought sweeping that shit under the rug was gonna make it disappear, but nah, that all that dirt and all that shit you pushed under there, it's still there.
Yeah. And see, and the only part about that is when you rehash that situation to me, the more time goes, the more that story fades in my memory. So when
that shit doesn't change.
Yeah, so whenever you telling me, I may not remember it, or two, I might not remember the way that you said that it happened.
Yeah.
So now I'm already offended because now I'm feeling like you lied to me. That ain't how that shit happened. So if that shit fresh, give it a day. Think about it, and then y'all come to meeting and y'all conversate with each other about it, bro. For real. But that marriage shit, bro, like, I think that love shit, bro, I think so many people want it, dog, but I think they don't even understand what that love shit is at this point, dog. I think love is more of a transactional thing that you told me a couple of podcasts ago, bro. I think people base love off transaction, bro. Money. He loved me, he pay for me, and he do this and he do that for me. I don't think that shit work that way, bro. I think love is the ultimate sacrifice, bro. Like, you got to sacrifice some shit for that shit, bro. And I don't think a lot of people willing to put in the work or the time or take accountability for their actions when they talk about marrying somebody, bro. That's a heavy, bro. We say this shit all the time on the podcast. Marrying somebody could be, depending on who you marry, dog, that could be the best or the worst decision you ever made in your life. Who you have a child with. That shit could be the best or the worst decision that you ever made in your life. That's like buying a crib, dog. You know what I'm saying? That shit can alter your life, dog. For real. If you get with the wrong baby mama or the wrong kid's father, bro, they can deter you from your dreams and your aspirations, bro. If you're a girl that get with a nigga that ain't shit, or a nigga that's he's still mad because y'all broke up and he want to see you do bad, that nigga gonna make your life miserable. Vice versa with a woman. If she not truly over you yet, and she see that you done moved on and went and got you another old lady, and you she gonna make your life hell. That's why, for me, I respect niggas like Wayne. I respect niggas like Nick Cannon. Because you don't never hear that baby mama, because they already know what it is. They know what it is. And if you're a nigga that's stingy with that money, bro, don't be out here getting married and having all these goddamn kids, bro. Because that shit ain't gonna benefit you in the long run, bro. For real. So, moving forward, right? Hollywood, we be on social media, bro, and we hear a lot about these entitled women, bro. Well, women feel like they are entitled to get a certain type man, right? So I ran across this clip of a female, and she was pretty much speaking about the 1% of women can pull off the shit that all the women talking about on social media. Every woman is not physically able to pull off what they see on social media. So I put it up in the group. I sent it to you this morning. You say you didn't get a chance to hear it, but I'm gonna play it now, and I want to know what's your thoughts on what she's saying, because to me she's saying some real shit. This is what she's saying.
Are giving advice to average women about entitlement. Now, in honesty, really beautiful young women can afford to be entitled. Life is easy for them. So that entitlement is reserved for the 1% of women. It's reserved for the hyper beautiful, you really look after themselves. The problem is these women are the ones that we see online the most. Now they're saying this is what you get out of life. Don't settle for anything less. Make sure you don't do 50-50, blah, blah. that only applies to the 1% of women. Majority of women are average. Majority of women don't get that kind of treatment from men. Majority of women can't elicit that out of men. So when you are taking advice, I'm so sorry to break this to you, looks matter. They really, really matter. So yes, if you're incredibly beautiful and you're stunning, yes, you can be entitled. Unfortunately, men will reward that. But when you're an average looking woman, an average lifestyle, and you're an average person, you have to have average standards. So I think the entitlement to attractive standards. So I think the entitlement has to be reserved for the 1% of women, and the average woman, the entitlement won't work for you. It won't. Teamwork will work for you, and most people are average. Most women, most men are average. So teamwork works better.
So I'm looking for a unicorn, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. And stop looking for unicorn behavior if you're not a unicorn. And I know I get a lot of stick on this online because they're like, oh, you talk from like, you know, about attractive women. There's just such a big difference in how men respond to them.
Hollywood, what you think about what she said, bro?
I get what she's saying, but I don't agree with it. In my mind, nobody should feel entitled. I understand if you look a certain way, you can get away with a little bit more than the average chick. Mm-hmm. But if your beauty only skin deep, that shit only gonna take you so far. Mm-hmm. If all, like we talk about this shit all the time, if all you got to offer is your beauty, then you really ain't got shit to offer. Because once I get past that, and once I get through that, and once that's old of me, I'm gonna sweep you and push you to the curb like I did all the other ones. Mm-hmm. So I get what she's saying about the beauty. Yeah, that might take you a little further than the average chick, but you're not gonna be able to stay there with just your looks. What else you got to offer? Mm-hmm. So I don't think nobody should be feeling entitled. Entitled to what? Some shit that the nigga done built? Yeah, I give you a little bit of it just to get access to you for a certain amount of time. But once I get that access, I'm going on about my business. That shit ain't gonna keep you with me, because it's plenty of beautiful women out here. She called it the 1%, but it's a lot of beautiful women out here. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I nobody should feel entitled. Nobody.
I agree with what she said, bro. I think that I believe that girls believe in that pretty girl privilege, because that's basically what she's talking about.
No, they believe in it.
I'm a subscriber to. I don't believe in that pretty girl privilege shit, bro. Like, I treat all women the same, bro. Like, it's just it. I mean, that's just me though. But going back to what she was saying, bro, the aspect that I totally agree with her with on what she was saying was the aspect when she was speaking of how the top tier women tell women that they don't have to believe in 50-50 because of their looks. And average women with average looks feel like they supposed to be where them girls at. And it's not built that way. That's just like the nigga who make over $500,000 a year and the nigga that make $90,000 a year, dog. You can't talk like the nigga that make $500,000 a year, bro.
But I think a lot of them chicks who are beautiful, I think they selling themselves short by just going on your looks. You selling yourself short. So how long your looks gonna last? All that shit fade.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier in the podcast.
Yeah, all that shit fade.
I mean, but that's what most women base. That's how most women base their shit off of, bro. That's why you see all of them on social media showing you their body, because they know what that attracts, bro. They know what's gonna get them in the door.
That attracts some penis.
It does. It does. But see, they not looking on how to keep a man. They just talking about how to get a man. It's a difference. Your looks gonna get you a man. Mm-hmm. You as a person, it was gonna help you keep a man. And a lot of them don't think like that, bro. And a lot of them feel like, because they on social media and they listen to the girls like certain artists that tell them, hey, if a nigga can't buy you a Birkin bag, why you fucking with him? Or if a nigga can't fly you out, don't fuck with him. Or nigga, and that's not reality for majority of most people, bro. Like, bro, like let's be honest, bro. Meek Mill said this shit in the song. There's levels to this shit, dog. You know what level. Hopefully, if you of age, you know what level you on. You know what type of woman you can and you can't get. Let's stop acting like any nigga can get any woman. Because it's some niggas that make a lot of money that some women won't deal with because they know what type of lifestyle come along with that, bro. So again, I agree with her 100% when it comes down to a lot of these women feel like, because they see shit on social media, you ain't built like that, bro. You are not in that category of aesthetic when it comes down to looking like that, bro. Like, bro, I don't think I'm an ugly dude by far, but I'm not on Michael B. Jordan level. I'm not on Idris Elba level. I'm not where them niggas at. So I know, as a logical thinking nigga, bro, I probably can't get the women that lust after them, bro. And that's just my personal
A lot of that shit got to do with the bread, though. These niggas are international superstars.
I agree.
And for the women who think that the looks gonna get you everywhere you need to be, we just had I think it was a week or two ago. We just did the story on Lou Will,
Yeah,
and what he said on his podcast about being on the road and the money keeping her satisfied. Because when I'm gone, she going shopping.
yes.
It was when he retired and he had to come home and actually spend time with her,
Mm-hmm.
to where he realized, oh, I don't know this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So how long your looks gonna keep you? It's gonna keep you for a little while, but then after that, then what you gonna rely on? That's why I said in the beginning, nobody should feel entitled.
Mm-hmm.
Your looks don't entitle you to what the fuck I got going on. They don't.
I agree with you on that, bro. Look, again, you don't get no pushback from me on the entitlement shit. But usually by the end out, by the time you figure out that she on that, you
She
done
done got pregnant or something. Yeah.
she done got now you stuck.
Yeah.
Now you
Yeah.
stuck. So
Yeah.
again, women know the game, bro. Women know that
That'd be a lot of their motive. Because once the dread chick got pregnant from the young dude, she found out that another chick was pregnant at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And what was her response?
I don't remember what was it.
Oh, as long as he take care of what we got going on, I have no issue with what he got going on over there. That shit didn't even matter because she knows at that point I done secured the bag. At this point, I don't give a fuck about what he got going on around the corner with the next chick.
See,
So that let me know in my mind that you had a motive.
of course she had a motive, bro. Listen, I say this shit all the time, bro. You can't take normal woman shit and expectations into relationships with niggas like that. You got to have Drea's mindset to fuck with niggas like that, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, let's be honest. Like, this nigga's in the prime of his life. Most of these athletes, when they first coming into money, they are young.
Yeah, that nigga baby, man.
They got access to shit that most niggas ain't gonna have access to, bro. So again, your mindset coming in talking about you want him just to be with you, you gotta have a different mindset when you fuck with a nigga like that. You got to have Drea mindset. You have to. You got to be like, hey, listen, bro, I can't stop you from doing what you want to do, but don't bring that shit to me. Don't put it in my face. Don't have me looking crazy on social media. Bro, I don't know no nigga that's early on in their life, bro. I don't give a fuck who you name. LeBron James, you name Tracy McGrady, you name any of them niggas, bro. Any rapper, anybody that you want to name in their early 20s, dog, that's just coming into their own financial. That's not gonna go do dumb shit with other women, bro. You got, as a woman, you got to have a different mindset, bro. You got to know that, listen, don't bring me nothing home. Don't bring no babies home. Don't humiliate me in front of the public. Like, don't do shit like that. And I know that this podcast, we might get in trouble or it might be a little crazy upon, but dog, I truly feel like this, bro. We look at LeBron James right now as a defiant man, bro. You can't tell me 16, 17, because this nigga been on Sports Illustrated, bro, since he was 15, 16 years old, bro. He has not always been right, bro. Savannah, the real G of the family, you got to secure some shit. She said on a podcast that she had that I had to fight girls. Girls didn't like me.
She said that?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go listen to that.
Bro, she said girls used to fight her, bro, because of LeBron James. Girls didn't like her.
Try to fight. Ain't no way LeBron let no motherfucker try to put no hands on no Savannah. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't believe that.
That's the part of being that nigga wife that Savannah ain't gonna never talk to y'all about. About the countless shit that she got to go through with bitches. And now
LeBron ain't never did nothing wrong. He ain't never did nothing wrong.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, bro. Bronny's been the pillar.
Not Bronny, LeBron.
Bronny too.
Oh nah, Bronny can do his thing. He ain't got no girl. Bronny can fuck off.
Man, listen. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find a clip, dog.
I'm gonna go back and find that shit.
I'm gonna go back. I'm finna look it up right now, dog. As we keep talking about the situation, I'm finna look it up right now. But dog, don't let it be no dead air, dog. Talk for me, Hollywood. Why I look this shit up, bro?
You supposed to have the clip ready, nigga. We not finna put no smut on LeBron. I don't believe LeBron did anything wrong.
That nigga, hey boy, that nigga want to be on the shop.
I could care less about the shop.
I
could care less about the shop. LeBron ain't did nothing.
Nah, but you know,
LeBron like Obama, baby.
Yeah.
Obama ain't got no smut on his name.
Listen, Obama wasn't like LeBron when he was young. Like, come on, man. Let's be honest. Michelle seen something in that nigga, man. Like, she seen something in this nigga that make her fuck with him like that. LeBron and Obama.
Savannah seen something in LeBron too.
Okay, let me rephrase what I'm saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
Michelle had foresight. She didn't know that Obama was gonna be President Obama back when he was at Howard or Harvard or wherever he was at.
Yeah, Harvard.
She didn't. I mean, go back and look at the pictures. A lot of y'all that say that Obama is sexy as he got older, Michelle seen that back then and seen the potential in him. Savannah seen something different in LeBron.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Don't make me say it.
Don't say that. I don't believe that either.
Okay.
I don't believe that either.
Okay, so tell me what you don't believe. Let's have a conversation. What you don't believe? You don't believe that she?
If what I'm thinking you're applying that she seen dollar sign. Is that true? She
seen where her life could be going.
I think she really fucked with LeBron, bro.
I ain't saying she don't. I'm not comparing Savannah to Shawnee. Shawnee said that.
Yeah, Shawnee seen dollar sign.
She seen dollar sign.
But yeah.
It wasn't as hard to put up with LeBron bullshit as Savannah, knowing the lifestyle that you was
I ain't gonna put that on her because a lot of women go through shit because they love niggas.
I ain't saying she don't. I'm talking about.
Okay, but I'm saying it ain't no difference. A lot of women put up with the same thing, and them niggas ain't LeBron. They put up with that shit because they love them niggas.
I agree with that, Hollywood. I'm not knocking you on that. But then you got some women who will not put up with the bullshit that comes along with them niggas because they feel like they can do better. You not doing better than LeBron James.
But in that same token, to compare her to Shawnee, once Shawnee sealed the bag with having all them kids, she was out the door.
That's because Shaq kept doing wild shit.
If her objective was to get to the bread, she done got to the motherfucker. I can go now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We done been married for all these years. We got all these kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be secure. I'm gonna be set for life.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think her goal was the bag. I think her goal was just to be with LeBron because she loved LeBron.
let me not get it twisted, Hollywood. I'm not saying
Okay,
that
okay,
Savannah. I'm not saying that Savannah didn't love or she don't love LeBron James. What I'm saying is, as LeBron James being a young guy, coming
it
from
made it easier. The money made it easier.
made it a lot more easier to put up with the shit that he went through.
I can rock with that.
Now LeBron as a 38, 30, I think LeBron stopped the bullshit maybe
Long time ago.
long time ago. I ain't gonna put no number on it. I think he done seen everything. He done did
In
everything.
my mind, LeBron ain't did shit, but I'm gonna go with your theory.
I feel you, bro. Listen, I'm just being honest. And again, this ain't some shit that we will ever know. We ain't gonna never know. So I'm just looking at it at nigga brain. And looking at how most niggas coming from nothing, like, you know, like Jesus said, I used to have nothing. Now I got a whole lot of everything. So again, all I'm saying is from logical brain, dog. But Savannah had to also know what was coming along with fucking with LeBron too. That's what I'm saying. Like, she know her role on the team. She ain't finna be out here talking crazy. You rarely hear from Savannah. I don't think
ain't nobody she could have hollered at or talked to could have got her ready for what she was finna go through or with LeBron. I think the person that she is not is the person she been. She just a ride or die. I think she a ride or die.
I don't believe that, Hollywood. I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe that. Savannah comes from where LeBron come from, bro. So somebody in the NBA, wife, veteran, could have had to talk to her. Huh?
Ain't nobody talk to her about that shit.
In my personal opinion, I think somebody in the NBA, older, that's probably was already on the Cleveland team or
Savannah still don't rock with the other wives. She don't even sit in the box with them. She be on the court.
That don't know. But again, Hollywood, you take
That tell me everything I need to know. She don't rock with them.
That's public perception, bro. That's the same shit I'm saying about LeBron. LeBron public perception is he that. And again, I'm not here to bash LeBron. I'm just saying early LeBron. I
wouldn't allow it. But go ahead.
You wouldn't allow what?
The bashing of LeBron.
All I'm saying is the early LeBron, bro. I believe he made some mistakes. He had some missteps, bro. Because that's just what young people do, bro. So I think the mindset that Savannah has, bro. I think if because a lot of women would have exited that shit probably. She understood that, hey, bro, this is a different type animal that I'm dealing with. And it goes back to the point of you saying that she loved him, dog. Because what if she viewed him how you say you should? Hey, I'm gonna make a couple of mistakes, but let me work through it. Let me get through what I gotta get through, and I'm gonna become that nigga that you need me to become. It's just that the girls that LeBron probably was messing with, Savannah probably was like, shit, I fucked her too.
Not saying he did anything, but like you say, the women he did probably step out with, they had something to lose also. So
yes, because we know the women that he was linked to.
Yeah.
I mean, the women that this nigga was linked to, she couldn't. I don't know how you get mad if he did. And it take a hell of a nigga. It take a hell of a nigga to say no to them two.
You can't say that because as a husband married to a motherfucker like that, you'll get mad about that. Let's say you was married to Rihanna, right?
Okay.
And she was linked to LeBron or Jay-Z and all that. You wouldn't be upset by that?
Yeah, but I was together. Yeah, but I ain't gonna say shit.
Shit. Nah.
Listen, if you said that you'll fuck Oprah because of the money, and Oprah said that to you, nigga, you ain't finna say shit. You gonna say something, but you ain't finna say nothing.
No, I just like Oprah personality. Ain't got nothing to do with the money.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. All I'm saying is the two motherfuckers that this nigga was alleged attached to, bro, they two of the biggest stars in the world. There's some understanding that come along with them two motherfuckers, boy. If you had
no understanding, I'm not gonna understand if LeBron or Jay-Z fuck my wife. Ain't no understanding to that. I'm not finna. I'm gonna just be quiet. I ain't gonna say shit. What?
No, dog, you ain't
What
gonna.
I look like?
Dog, your wife ain't
Oh,
gonna let you. Your wife ain't gonna
that's
let you.
something different.
She ain't
That's
gonna let
something
you.
different. That's something different. But if I done hired a private investigator, he came to
Oh,
me with some
man, you ain't
evidence.
with all that.
Man, you crazy as fuck. You think these women ain't doing that shit when they got access to these
No,
multi-millionaire bank accounts
no,
and they really want to know?
no.
I'm saying if they really want to know.
I don't think they want to know.
Crazy.
It's a different lifestyle when you deal.
Every woman not gonna be as humble and as reserved as Savannah is, and we don't know if she is. That's just the way she appears to be in public. But
Yes.
if we going off her appearance, if she's that reserved, she's the 1%. A lot of women ain't gonna be like that.
Mm-hmm.
You think before Shani left, she didn't look for evidence to make it easier for her to leave, to make it easier for her to in court on her way out?
I can't say what I want to say, dog. But
Yeah, you can. We ain't make it yet.
dog, somebody gonna pull the audio back up, boy.
I ain't mean that shit back then. I was just trying to shock jock type shit, Go
But
ahead.
dog, we gonna be honest. Let's act like a male's ego sometimes don't play into how they move when it come down to their wives. When you on some of these niggas level, dog, you feel like you can't find another nigga like me, no way. I'm gonna talk crazy. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And again, I don't know any of these people. I'm just going off perception. I feel like for Savannah, I just feel like, bro, listen. If we're gonna be 100, if we're gonna keep it a beam, I don't think ain't nothing ever happening for either one of them, bro. In my personal opinion.
What you mean? Explain.
You know exactly what I mean, nigga.
Nah, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. Go ahead and explain.
I think it's been infidelity on both sides. How that sound?
Mean?
Okay. Well, like I said, bro.
Well, I'm trying to understand exactly what the fuck you talking about. You talking about for Shaq and for LeBron? Or for
and their relationships. Shaq's own been proven. Shaq relationship been proven.
That Shani was sliding.
Yes.
Oh, so you saying Savannah slid?
Man, I think everybody's sliding, bro.
Nah, I don't think Savannah had no. Nah.
Bro, listen.
I ain't doing that.
Man, come on, bro.
I ain't rocking with that.
Everybody human, bro. Why do y'all feel like these people are not human? Why do y'all feel like they perfect and they don't?
I feel like she's human. Of course she's human. But I think it took a different level. Like, who would she slide with? How would she slide? When you fucking with a nigga like LeBron.
Dog, Lou Williams just said on the shit that, nigga, I'm only home 2 days out the week.
Yeah, but Lou Williams not LeBron. Lou Williams not going to have a team around his family and the security around his family to keep them, you know what I'm saying? Secured in that way. Like, Lou Williams ain't going to, Lou Williams don't move. Lou Williams and the chicks that he fuck with, they not going to move like LeBron and his wife. That's a totally different level. It is.
Bro, I'm going to say this, right? I'm going to keep it a beat. We seen R. Kelly fuck with the Big's wife, and that shit was just this. Dog, it could be a nigga.
That shit was fiction. That was fiction. But go ahead.
Hold on. They said Beyonce was sleeping with her security guard. So, bro, listen. You can't never sit and say what somebody won't do, bro. I don't believe, bro. I believe
it ain't that. I don't believe that shit because the nigga still her security guard.
I don't believe it neither. I'm just saying that. All I'm saying is, dog, is that if you want to do something, you can do it. We all know that. If you want to,
I think it's a little bit more harder for Savannah or Beyonce to pull off some shit like that.
I don't think it's that hard, bro.
Because of the circus that's around them. They got a circus around them 24/7. When are they ever alone? Is what I'm saying.
Bro, the only reason I made the Beyonce comparison is, dog, if it's a nigga that's already in the security system, if it's already a nigga that's already around them all the time, it's possible.
It ain't just no one nigga that's gonna be the security.
Dog, it could be the head of security, it could be the butler, it could be the chef, it could be the personal trainer, it could be whoever. Because listen, hold on, time out. LeBron wasn't no more bigger than Shaq, bro. And Shawnee was doing it.
So you think LeBron or Jay-Z, after they figured out or found out that they wife slid on them, you think they just gonna hold it down?
Bro,
you think they just gonna continue to be the happy husband that they've been being for all these years?
This how my mind works. My mind might be a little different than yours, dog. I feel like once you got shit going on like them type niggas, dog, your image is everything, bro. So we know motherfuckers that's together with motherfuckers just because of the optics of what it looked like. That don't mean the motherfuckers like that. But in front of this camera, we love each other. And I'm not saying that this LeBron and Shawnee, LeBron and Savannah, I'm moving the conversation from you. Conversation is no longer about them. What I'm saying is, don't act like we don't know people that in front of the camera, they lovey-dovey. Niggas, people in our family that act like that. That come to the motherfucking family cookout and we all lovey-dovey. And they get to the house, you go in your bedroom, I go in my bedroom, we don't talk. It's situations like that, bro. So, again, like you talking about the people that's around them and all that type shit, bro. Shawnee was the same way. The same way. Shaq, I'm pretty sure Shaq had people around them motherfuckers the whole time. And she still slid off.
Shawnee was desperate. She's fucked with the first nigga that came around.
All I'm saying is, bro, you can get back. Yo, you can get back whatever you want.
Allegedly.
All I'm saying is
allegedly.
It's possible. That's all I'm saying. You make it seem like that shit is possible.
Anything is possible, but I think it'll take a little bit more, a lot of bit more effort for them to pull some shit off like that. So, but you could be right.
Hey, listen, that's just how my mind think, dog. I don't really put people on pedestals and shit. Cause dog, I think anytime you build somebody up to the level where you look at them,
not putting her on. I'm not trying to put them on no pedestal. I'm just saying it take a lot for them to slide on their people because there's so much going on around them. Now they got kids and all this. You got kids, you got mother-in-law, you got security everywhere, you got your publicists, you got all assistants, you got all this shit going on. When do you got time to go slide and get some extra dick?
Hold on, who to say these people not helping them, assisting what they, dog, if your husband is a piece of shit, I say this shit all the time, dog. If you're a good girl, and in their situation, they know that the nigga that you fucking with, take this off LeBron and Shawnee. LeBron and Savannah. If you're a shitty nigga, no matter how much money you got, and she got personal assistants and all this shit, and they know that this nigga treating you like shit, they might assist in you getting some dick.
You talking about it? Now you making a whole TV show. Now you talking about Scandal or some shit. I get you.
I ain't.
This nigga talking about Scandal.
I'm just saying, dog. It's a possibility, bro. That's all. That's all. That's how warped my mind is, bro.
I see that.
Okay. I'm finna pull up some Charleston White, dog. I've been listening to Charleston for the last couple of days, so I'm gonna play some of his art.
You like that nigga, man.
I think he's funny, dog.
He is.
I think amidst all the shit, the wild shit that he does, the wild shit that he says, bro, if you pay attention, he drops some gems, bro. It's just, it be so colluded with all that other dumbass shit that you overview the real shit that he's saying. And I remember him saying,
I know his tactics and I get the gems that you dropping, but I think he goes so far to the left that niggas, you lose niggas when you do that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he go too far to the left. Like, come on, dog. You be talking about people dead kids and kids need to die and fuck your mama and all this shit. Like, dog, all that shit from where we come from, that shit get you killed, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on. I think it's a line that you shouldn't cross, bro. You can get as close to the line as possible, but don't cross it, bro.
It's the juice. It for me in Charleston White. I ask myself, is the juice worth the squeeze? And in his situation, though, I think he think the juice is worth the squeeze because it's done.
Ain't worth it, bro.
It's done put him in a position where he's financially doing better, bro. Everybody books Charleston White.
But you there now, and you there now. You get to the money. And then when you hear him talk, when he's serious, his only goal is to save the kids.
Mm-hmm.
How you trying to save the kids and keep them away from the violence? And then on the other hand, you're promoting violence, or you're saying shit that's gonna lead to violence.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, dog. Like, you telling these kids to get away from that shit, but then your next interview, you promoting it by going at these people that you know in the street like that. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
think it's counterintuitive, dog, when you doing shit like that.
I agree with you on that, dog. But I think sometimes the way to get to the people is that way, dog. Because when he was doing it the other way, nobody was listening.
But you done got to them. That's my point. You at the level to where every time you talk, people listening to you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think it's time to cut the bullshit and let's get to your real message?
Mm-hmm. Is the
He's still
message
promoting
gonna
the bullshit. He's still promoting the bullshit.
is the is the message gonna be received with the same energy that it would be if he wasn't as brass and as brocious? If he goes back to what you saying, like going to the message, which I agree with you. I'm just playing devil's advocate. If he goes back to the mild mannered Charleston White, does the messages stick out as
I think
brass
it.
as they do when he
I think
talking?
it's hard to believe. I think it's hard for me and for a lot of people to believe your message when you're trying to promote it by going at other people with violence. You're trying to stop violence by
Mm-hmm.
inciting violence. It don't make sense to me.
I mean, but that's the Charleston White when it comes down to gangs, dog. It's a whole other side to him when he's talking about. And again, I'm not shooting this nigga no bill. I'm just saying, listen, I agree with you, Hollywood. I think it's kind of productive to do shit like that, because we talked about that about when we watched the podcast with Gilly and academics on them when they was trying
Yeah.
to make him apologize to people, dog, when they fucking with him too. So I agree with you, but I'm gonna just play this clip from Charleston White because they asking him about women and shit like that. This is his
Before you didn't want to get even. She got even by not doing wrong to you. In the process, you felt horrible as a man.
Facts.
You stopped cheating. You stopped lying. You started confessing your wrongs to this woman because you saw her do no wrong. That's how you beat the man. That's how you beat him. You can't beat him getting even with him. You'll lose because nobody shames a man for being a whore, but they'll shame you. Today's
okay. Hollywood, what you think about what Charleston White just said, bro? Do you think
I don't know what the fuck he talking about. Maybe explain this to me. How you feel about what he just said?
he was talking about women cheating on men to get even. He was pretty much saying that a real woman don't get even with a man by cheating back on him, going tick for tat with him. The grace of a woman is to just be graceful when you walk in the room, bro. Like, it's gonna hurt you more to know that you fucked up with a good woman than to get with a woman that's gonna go, if you cheat on me, I cheat on you back. So that's basically what he's talking about. He basically saying that, hey, go ahead.
You pretty much telling these these women to be Martin Luther King and not Malcolm X.
And he got a clip about that.
They not finna turn the other cheek, dog. They goal is to get even, and how could you blame them? If you hurt me and you did the last thing I thought you would do, and that shit crushed me and crushed my feelings, how could you not expect a human? These women are humans. How could you not expect a human to go out and want to make you feel that hurt that you made them feel?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't advise that they do it. I don't think that it'll help them on their journey to get better. But how could you tell them not to do it? I couldn't. If I went out there and I cheated and I made my wife feel like shit, made her feel like she wasn't worthy, made her feel all these other fucked up emotions, and then in the same breath I'm preaching to her to turn the other cheek and don't get even and be a woman and all this bullshit. Come on, dog. It don't make no sense.
I'm not saying that you should tell her to turn the cheek. I believe what he's trying to say is, hey, just because he done that don't mean you got to go out and do it, and you don't have to be with that nigga.
I agree with that.
I can gracefully bow out. I think what he's saying is, don't go do the same shit that they did, because don't do the same shit that's done to you, because at the end of the day, the nigga ain't gonna even much think nothing about what he doing, because you doing the same shit. If you go cheat on a girl, she be like, you know what? That's one of my rules I told you don't break. And you know that she a good girl, that's gonna fuck with you more than her going to cheat. And I think that's what he's trying to say. In my personal opinion,
I agree. I agree with what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
But me as a nigga, like, I can't tell her not to go out there and get even if that's how she feel in her heart. I went out there and I heard her, like I said. I can't tell her not to go out there.
Mm-hmm.
I would want you to be graceful and not do that shit and not get even and turn the other cheek and whatever, quote unquote, be a woman and not do that shit. But I can't tell you that.
I don't think he said
I hurt you. I can't tell you that.
I don't think he's telling you to tell him anything. I think what he's saying is, for women in the older days, when you did shit like that and you stepped across the line, I didn't revert. I didn't go to your level of hurt. I'm gonna hurt you more on, I'm gonna just leave you alone and go on and shine on my own and do my own thing. That's gonna hurt you worse than me going out and fucking with another nigga. Because now you don't feel well, you might feel remorse, but you're not even much remorseful for what you did, because now you're mad because she went back and cheated on you. I think what he's saying, what most women back in the day used to say, hey, bro, listen, if you cheat on me, I'm out. I'm going to show you I'm a good girl. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to be all this shit that you need. If you go out and violate that, I'm not even going to go to your level and go do the same shit back. I think he's saying women these days don't even much view it like that. They just go straight to, I'm going to go get some get back. And the nigga don't really think about the shit that he doing. Because at the end of the day, even though you may leave, just because you fucked the nigga over, you gonna feel like, as a man, you'll be like, okay, tick for tack. That's tick for tack. We cool. But if you gonna do some shit like that to a good girl and she just bow out and say, you know what? I ain't even gonna snoop down to your level, bro. I told you at the beginning of the relationship, one of my cardinal rules was, if you went and did some shit like that, I'm out. I think that hurt a nigga more than his girl going to cheat.
I mean, shit, I wouldn't know. I think that shit would be on the equal playing field, the hurt. I think both would hurt me equally. Shit, you going out and fucking with the other nigga, and you know how niggas feel about their girl. So if your girl stepped outside of your relationship and went and fuck somebody else, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I'm not
saying, what niggas saying.
I'm not saying it's not gonna hurt, but I think it'll hurt you more if she back, because you gonna want her back. Because deep down in your mind, you know she a good girl. God damn, dog, I fucked up.
Yeah, but in my mind, like you said, if that was her rule and I broke her rule, how can I fuck you for leaving? A lot of times niggas might expect that.
Yeah.
Like if she do find out, she gone.
Yeah.
So I think her sliding and going to fuck the nigga she really want to fuck, I think that would hurt a nigga worse than her actually leaving, because I knew that was one of her rules and I broke her rules. So how can I fault her for leaving? She told me she was gonna leave.
Yeah, listen, I'm not saying that nobody's faulting anybody for anything. I'm just saying I'm on the other side of that from you. I agree with you. If you go cheat on your girl and your girl go slide with a nigga that she really want to slide with, yeah, it's gonna bother. But to me, I think it'll hurt a nigga more to know that you done some wild shit to somebody, that they told you if you do this wild shit to me, what the outcome gonna be.
Man,
and
listen.
You go do it, and she find out.
Some of these women play a dirty game, bro. She go out and fuck that nigga. She really she been telling you for years, this just her brother. I've been knowing him forever. Mm-hmm. But this nigga is the nigga, the lean on my shoulder nigga when she hurting. Mm-hmm. And she go out and fuck this nigga. Mm-hmm. I think it's a lot of games women can play to really hurt you more than just leaving it.
But that's your personal opinion.
They can fuck your homeboy. Like it's
yeah,
this shit can get deep, bro.
I mean, but even if she do fuck your friend or your homeboy or the nigga she say her best friend or whatever, bro, at that point, you gonna either, one or two things gonna occur, dog. One, you gonna be like, damn, dog, I was doing some wild shit. You hurt. or two, you gonna break off anyway because you felt like she shouldn't have did the shit that you did. She should have been, because that's what niggas try to play, that women are more the prize in the relationship, bro. And in your mind, you're gonna say, you know what, bro? She fucked that nigga, fuck that shit. It's over with. You not gonna still have remorse for the shit that you've done. When you go do that shit, bro, and she cut you off and you know that she a good girl, that's gonna hurt you 10 times better because now
No,
you're gonna
I
try to
don't
go
think so.
find her. In my
I
personal
don't
opinion.
think so. Yeah.
Because now, any nigga that got a good girl, dog, and they lose a good girl over some shit that they did, that shit hurt them more than their girl. Not saying that one don't hurt more than the other.
Further down the road, I could agree. Like
Yeah.
once you remove yourself from the relationship and travel further years down the road, then you might reflect on it and to feel a certain way towards it. But in that moment, nah, dog. In that moment, these motherfuckers be playing some games, dog, some dirty games, and I don't know.
Listen, I ain't even much tripping off that, bro. I'm not trying to say, well, I guess I am saying one is worse than the other, but I think one is short term, like you said, and one is long term. And I think the long term one will hunt you more than the short term one, bro. Speaking of that, dog, you speak to Martin Luther King, right? Nah, I don't even want to touch that topic. I don't even want to.
You about to make me choke, man.
Nah, because Charleston White again, dog. I was looking at some shit and I sent it to my homeboys. He was pretty much saying that Martin Luther King's dream wasn't the black man's dream. That was his dream. It was something that was pushed upon black people. I usually don't play clips like this, dog, because I don't really like how podcasts go down this lane. But I mean, if you want me to play it, I can, bro.
You don't bring it up, nigga, play it.
Okay, let me go find it real quick.
And these might be some of the messages that he need to keen in on instead of talking about niggas' kids and laughing at niggas who done passed away and shit like that, dog. When you stooping down to the kids level instead of trying to teach the kids.
Are you ready?
The same? Yeah, go ahead.
Here we go.
25-year-old Southern Baptist preacher that had a bunch of people telling him this. Now, always remember, he wasn't popular with that belief in the beginning. They thought he was crazy. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? You a troublemaker. And even the old black people thought he was crazy. Why would you want to go eat at their restaurants? You know how they go do it. Yeah. They go spit in our food. Why you want to go over there, nigga? You crazy. We don't want to live next door to white people, nigga. You know white folk kill us. So they thought he was crazy. That was his dream. That wasn't for us. We wasn't supposed to be paying him no goddamn mind. That was his dream. I have a dream that one day we would hold him. He wanted to hold white folk hand. Black folks didn't want to do that. They gave us him. They picked him. So he pushed the narrative, not knowing the consequences. Toward the end of his life, he told Harold Belafonte, I think I led my people into a burning building. We shouldn't have never, we was getting hit upside our head, homie, just to sit at their counter. We don't want you in here, nigga. Why, homie? For what? So what if they don't let us in there? Nigga, we don't want, white folk can't cook no way. Nigga, who want to go eat a white person's apple pie? Fuck that, nigga, please. That was his dream because his grandmother told him when he was a little bitty boy, he couldn't play with that white boy. That was his dream all his life. So they took his dream and made it ours, and it became a nightmare. We go take the signs down, just go out there and tell them something. Go out there and tell them. So when they invited him and 6 or 7 preachers in the Oval Office, hey, man, go down. You got all these niggas up here on the mall office. God damn it, King, you said you wouldn't listen. They out here. Tell them we'll take the sign down. Just tell them. Just tell them we'll take the sign down. Okay, he went out there, man. They go, well, I have a dream. We got macked on and played on. He was funded. The Jews had King. So, no, homie, it's deeper than that. So that's the worst thing that happened to us was his dream. We should have been saying, fuck they sign. Nigga, they can keep the laws all they want to. We want equal protection under the law. We don't care about no sign.
There you go, Hollywood. What did you think about what Charleston White said, bro?
I mean, It might not be a popular opinion, but shit, I agree with him. I
Mm.
mean, just look at when we didn't try to integrate and we tried to build shit ourselves. Look how that shit turned out. Like, look at how beautiful Tulsa was before they came and tore that shit down. It's a reason they tore it down. There's a reason they tried to burn that shit down.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Like,
they ain't tried. They
when you
did.
look at, you know what I'm saying? When you look at the Jewish people and you look at the Chinese people, they don't integrate their culture.
Mm-mm.
Either you
That's
come and fuck with us or you don't. But we gonna build an ecosystem that our people could thrive in. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
So I don't have no. I think he's right. That probably was the worst shit for us. It probably was because instead of us trying to integrate and be a part of some shit that they don't want us to be a part of, or that's some shit, or a system that's gonna hold us back from being who we supposed to be and being great. Like we could have built our own shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
the greatest thing we got in America is probably Atlanta. That's probably the closest thing to Tulsa. You know what I'm saying? And we see how great
Atlanta.
they ecosystem is. Right.
DC
So
Chocolate City like that. You
yeah,
know,
I agree with Charleston, man, on that point he was trying to make.
and that's the point that I be saying. Like, dog, amongst all the dumb shit that he do and all the outlandish shit that he say, bro, inside some of that shit be some deep shit. Like, I didn't even know Martin Luther King talked to Delafonte. Like, I had to go look that shit up, and he did tell that he felt like he ran
He
his.
led us inside a burning
Yes.
building. Yeah.
So again, bro, I don't know, bro. Like that, I agree with you, bro. It may be an unpopular opinion, but I'm on the side with you in Charleston, bro. I feel like that's the worst shit that we could ever did, bro. We don't see the value in ourselves, and it's funny because everybody else sees the value in us. Everybody else sees the value in our culture, how we rock, our music, the way we dress. I mean, like I was just reading this article where this lawyer, I forgot her name, dog. She went at I think it's Dior, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dior takes $57 to make these bags and sell them for $2,000 some dollars, bro. We put value in that shit, bro. We make that shit hot. Once we get on, everything got to be designer and all that type shit.
Imagine if we kept all of our culture inside our own ecosystem.
We do, but the problem is once y'all
We
get
don't.
hold on,
We don't.
let me explain.
Go ahead.
We do once we get to a certain level of money, bro. Once you get a certain level of money, them niggas sell. Kyle Canal sold. Fubu sold. Sean John sold. Fat Farm sold. Y'all like once y'all get to a level of power or y'all making major money, y'all sell it off to the white people. That's what you do. You know what I mean? That shit, none of that. We don't have urban wear anymore, bro. We used to have an urban wear, bro, with niggas from us, by us, for us. Like, we don't have that shit now. We don't have none of that. All that shit goes straight to, as soon as you get some bread, is Balenciaga, is Dior, is motherfucking Louis Vuitton, is Gucci. As soon as you get some money, that's what you go do. So if we going back to what you saying about the infrastructure, you are right. We build it, and then once that shit get to a certain level of financial money making for us, dog, we sell that shit out to the white people, bro. That's just what we do. So
I remember they had that stat about I don't got the numbers in front of me, but it was about how long certain coaches keep
money,
their dollar inside their culture.
Yes.
And you got the Chinese people keep it in for a certain amount of days or months or whatever. White people, Jewish people, and then they go to us. And we keep our shit in there for an hour or some shit like that. That's crazy. As soon as we get the money, we cash the check and go find somebody to give it to. Like, come on, bro. That don't look like us.
Yes.
That says a lot.
Just tying this back into the Charleston White shit, dog. Bro, when I heard that shit, bro, I was like, wow, bro. I never really thought about it like that, bro. Like him saying the fact that Martin Luther King was a plant, bro. Like they wanted him to do that, bro. And he also in the clip, I kind of cut it off, dog. In the clip, he was saying that's why Martin Luther King has a holiday and Malcolm X doesn't. and I was like, oh shit, like he was like, boy, this shit get deep. And I
Yeah,
was like,
as soon as he was trying to change his attitude and lean more toward Malcolm X, they killed him.
yeah, because he wasn't in line with what they had going on. Listen, bro, I'm gonna say this, bro, and I mean this from the depths of my heart, right? And I was telling niggas this in the barbershop. The most powerful thing that you can ever own in this world, bro, ain't money. It ain't power. It's belief. If you can make a motherfucker believe, you can make them do whatever you want them to do, bro. As long as they believe in you, bro.
Sound like the Bible, baby.
Bro, that's just what it is. It's the belief system, bro. Like, people be talking about niggas with money and shit, dog. It was, I forgot the white man name, dog, that he scammed all the rich people. All the millionaires and billionaires, dog, he scammed them. I forgot the name of the dude, bro.
Bernie Madoff.
There you go. Madoff. He scammed them all. All the rich, the smartest people that you believe that knew what they was doing with money, all this other time. He scammed them all because what? He made them believe. And what the fuck it was he was saying. Same thing with the Bible, bro. I was telling niggas this in the barbershop. And niggas looked at me crazy. I said, bro, ain't nothing in the Bible God wrote. Everything was what other people saw. I say, let's just take this scenario right here. The burning bush is in the Bible. So they were smoking. He turned water into wine. This is in the Bible. This is what he did. What if they was having one of their parties, somebody was smoking on some burning bush and drinking some of that water that turned into wine and seeing God standing on the sand barge out in the ocean? We all up into the sand barge. What if he drunk and he's sitting there be like, hey man, look at him, he walking on water. Not knowing, nigga, that nigga standing on the sand barge out there. So in your mind, you think he walking on water. But that nigga ain't walking on water. What if God, what if we get up to heaven and you get to the pearly gates and you see God and he say, bro, I never said nothing in that Bible, bro. All I wanted you to do was to be a good person, be your brother's keeper, treat people how you want to be treated, and be a nice person. All that other shit, I ain't said none of that.
Yeah, they made that up.
So what if they, but you believe this, bro. So again, I just feel like, for me as a man, bro, if you can make a person believe something, bro, you can make them do whatever you want them to do.
Yeah, like you said, that's the real power.
That's the real power. Belief is the real power, dog. You got pastors out here right now, bro, that's riding in Ferraris and Bentleys and taking private jets and living in mansions that's $3-4 million and kids going to private school and wife buying Chanel and Gucci and Prada.
Power of that Bible.
And you believe it, bro, but your lights ain't on in your house. It ain't no food in your refrigerator. But they telling you if you buy these tithes, if you give me these tithes, God gonna bless you. See, this is the thing about Christians. They only tell you the part of the Bible that benefits them or makes them sound smart. They'll tell you, hey, God say pray about it. But also in that same scripture, prayer without works doesn't work. It say it. So you just sitting there praying that God gonna come along and fix. No, you gotta put some work in, bro. But you believe these people, bro. I don't want to make this a religious podcast because that ain't what we really do on this podcast.
It's too late. Too late, goddammit.
I'm just saying that belief is the most powerful thing, bro. If you believe in somebody, bro, for instance, me and Hollywood do this podcast. Hollywood can confess to this. And anybody that's starting a business, you can agree with what I'm finna tell you. You can go to all your family members about your idea, bro. They might not even fuck with it.
Nah, it'd be a total stranger.
It be people that don't even much know you.
Right.
They just see you on social media and believe you, bro, and will help you get your shit off the ground because they believe in you. The power of belief, dog. That's all this shit about. If you can make a motherfucker believe what you saying, you can get them to do whatever the fuck you want them to do, bro. So tying that back into the Martin Luther King shit with Charleston White, dog. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I never looked at it that way, bro, until he said that. So moving on. Hollywood. And it's funny the transition that we finna make. But in true These Nuts fashion, this how we finna do it. Bro, you ever been having sexual intercourse with your girl and realize that this motherfucker really love me? I'm gonna tell you why. Having sex, right? You ever had sex looking in the mirror?
I'm pretty sure I have.
Have you ever looked at your body and been like, God, this motherfucker got to love me, boy, because ain't nothing on this motherfucker look good, boy. Woo! Like, nigga, stomach
No, the
hang.
last time I did it, I was in shape. Last time I fucked and looked in the mirror at the same time, I was in shape. So it wasn't recently.
Listen, dog, go fuck in front of a mirror, dog. That should let you know how much your girl really
No, 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 no. I'm not gonna do it. No.
Hey, dog, it's the way she should love this, dog. Oh my God, dog. Ain't no way your girl should love you after no shit like that, boy. Listen, I looked in that mirror, Hollywood. I was like, I was disgusted at myself, boy. How did I let myself get like this, boy? And I consider myself to be a pretty in shape guy, bro. Like, I ain't fat, but you know, I ain't.
Bad body niggas in style though, man.
You think bad body niggas is there?
I'm starting to learn that. I'm starting to learn that.
No. Bad body niggas with money is in style.
No. Yeah. You can't be broke. Can't nobody be broke.
So, what make you think bad body niggas in style? Talk to me.
Cause we ain't got no choice.
You do.
They don't have no choice. It's more bad body niggas than the opposite. But they really ain't got no choice. You gotta learn to love this shit. You got to.
Do I think it's more bad? It might be. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, unless niggas finna go start laying down on the table and getting snipped up.
Niggas doing that.
Yeah, niggas getting shamed for it. So we can't even do that.
And that's another thing. Dog, girls can go to Forever 21. They can get them a fake chain, fake bracelet.
Man, I had this same conversation yesterday with my wife. This shit is so crazy. We had this same conversation yesterday.
Go ahead. Tell me what you and wife were talking about real quick before we get out of here.
We was just talking about what you're talking about. Shit, about the things that acceptable for women to do, and it's not acceptable for men to do it. Like, we gonna get shamed. And it's a double standard. And she agreed with the double standard. Like, nigga, you can't go get no abs. Like, you can't go get your abs etched and all this shit that niggas
Even if it makes you
can
feel
do.
better about yourself.
Yeah, nah, it's not acceptable. So it is what it is, bro. We just gotta live with these bad bodies. We gotta do it the hard way.
Nah, dog, we ain't doing. I mean, listen, bro. I don't hate nobody that do whatever they got to do to make themselves feel better for themselves. Once this money start
But
coming,
that's what I said. I said I wouldn't do it, but I'm not gonna shame no nigga if he decide to go get surgery or whatever. Do what makes you happy.
I'm not, bro. Whatever makes you happy, dog. Like when this money come in, I'm gonna get my teeth done, bro. I just seen some shit. I'm gonna send you,
She
boy.
said, and that's what she said. She said that's the only thing that's acceptable. Your hair, go get your hairline.
I'm going to
your
get
teeth
one.
done. That's the only thing that's acceptable. You can't do nothing else. You can't get no lipo. You can't get snipped up. You can't get no abs etched. All that other shit you can't do. Niggas can't even get on Ozempic. They're shaming a nigga for that. They're shaming a nigga for that. So yeah, we just gotta do shit the hard way, bro.
So men can't go get Ozempic. They get their life together, but they can't.
Nah, you gotta go to the track. You gotta go run and do burpees.
Bro, look, women have some of the most unlawful, delusional mindsets in the world, dog. It's like that's crazy. Fellas, for any fella out there, bro, if you want to go get Ozempic, if you want to go get your abs sculpted, you want to go get liposuction, you want to go get, dog, if you're a 5'5" nigga, dog, and you want to get your legs broke to become a 6 foot nigga, do it.
Oh yeah, singing that dumbass shit.
Go do it. I ain't mad at you, bro. Whatever make you feel good for yourself, bro. Go do it. Go do it. Fuck it. It ain't gonna listen. It ain't like they gonna stop fucking with.
Just don't tell them you did it,
bro. You can that ain't gonna.
Don't tell them you did it.
Who? What? They say Again, they say Drake got his abs done. That ain't Drake. They ain't stopped Drake from fucking none of them hoes.
Drake is damn near a billionaire though.
Don't matter.
You
It ain't
can't be
stop.
no regular. You can't be no regular nigga. Just keep it to yourself. I understand what Infamous talking about. That's cool. But take my advice and just keep
Bro,
your shit to yourself.
take my
Keep
advice.
your business in house. Keep your business in house, please.
Listen, she gonna talk shit about you. The only thing I think a woman may not fuck you that you wouldn't done is if you engage in some homosexuality shit. I don't think black women gonna fuck with you if you did some shit like that. But if you go get your abs, she gonna talk
They
shit.
already talking about niggas thinking they bad bitches and all this shit. Don't tell her if you decide to go and do something to better yourself, keep it to yourself. Don't tell nobody what you did.
And imagine the niggas that they call bad bitches, they still fucking them same hoes. So what are we talking about?
Them niggas are rich.
Bro, I'm talking about the average nigga.
I don't know what average nigga that laid down on the table and got a BBL or whatever you want to say. Got their abs done.
Okay, so when a man get a BBL, is he getting his ass fatter? Like, I mean, what's the BBL for the man?
No, anything a nigga go do that's surgical, they gonna call it a BBL. We know what BBL is. It's a Brazilian butt lift. Niggas ain't going to get their ass lifted.
Okay.
Yeah, we know that.
But listen, fellas, if you work a moderate job, you go get some Ozempic, you go get your abs sculpted, dog.
Keep it to yourself.
That ain't gonna stop them from fucking you. They gonna talk bad about you, but they ain't
keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself.
Hey, be you, brother.
I'm being me. It ain't none of your motherfucking business.
Hollywood.
It ain't your business what I did for myself.
Hollywood. You can't go from a 45, 35, 36 year old.
Yes, I can. I use Ozempic, but it ain't your business that I used it.
Let me finish, Hollywood, before you cut me off. You can't go from a 37-year-old nigga that's 5'8" to a 37-year-old nigga that's 6'4". You can't hide that.
I just started taking my vitamins. It ain't none of your fucking business.
Okay, you're right.
Just like for the women, I'm not expecting you to tell me what you got done to your body. I can see it. Or maybe I can't see it. It ain't none of my business.
I feel you, brother.
You don't expect her to tell you, do you?
Yeah. No, I don't. But that ain't never stopped you from fucking them, though, right?
Huh?
That ain't stopped you from smashing them, though, did it?
Because that's the double standard that's accepted. They can do all of that body altering and all that shit. They can do that shit and it's accepted. We can't do that shit.
Hollywood, all I'm saying is the niggas that's doing this shit, they still fucking. That's all I'm saying. It ain't like they getting outcasted. Yeah, girl gonna talk bad about you. It is what it is. But
them niggas, yeah, but them, in that same token, them niggas not telling the women that they did anything to their body. Drake still ain't came out and said he got his abs done, but niggas know he got his abs done.
And he's still fucking. That's the point, though.
Drake rich. That's the point.
But no, you act like cause you go get your abs.
You can't keep saying Drake. Drake
Hollywood.
ain't comparable to a regular nigga. Drake is rich. Stop saying Drake. Say a regular nigga that you know that got his abs done. Tell me a regular nigga you know.
I don't know nobody that get their abs.
Exactly, because they keeping that shit in house.
But what I'm saying is that's not stopping them niggas from fuck you. You act like cause a nigga get his abs done.
They not telling nobody that they got their abs done. You don't know nobody that maybe they have, but you don't know it.
I'm not knocking that, Hollywood. You arguing the point that I'm not arguing. All I'm telling you is that's not stopping niggas from fucking. That's it. Ain't like a bitch that
you know that.
How do
you know? And my point is, how do you know that when you don't know no niggas who got their stomach done?
Because everybody fucking. It's 4,200 motherfuckers in Houston.
Exactly.
Oh,
because they doing what I said. They keeping that shit in house. It ain't none of that bitch business. She just know I got the washboard. I'm
not knocking that, Hollywood. You arguing something I'm not arguing. I'm saying,
but you telling them not to keep it on the inside. You telling them to tell them. Leave that shit in house.
All I'm saying is, even if you do tell them, they gonna clown you. But if they want to fuck you, they gonna fuck you. You acting like cause a bitch found out you got your abs done, she not gonna give you no pussy. That's not how it gonna go.
That shit might change the perception of what she has of you. It might.
Man.
It might. It might.
I don't think that shit gonna. Cause if a girl wanna fuck you, she gonna fuck you.
Yeah, but we not gonna find out because I'm keeping that shit in house.
I'm not.
We're not gonna find out if she gonna judge me for it or not because I'm gonna keep it in. We're not gonna find it out.
And again, bro, if you want to keep that shit inside, keep it inside. All I'm saying on my side is If you do decide to tell her, if she want to fuck you, she gonna fuck you. It ain't like you gonna say, oh, I want to get my abs done. The bitch gonna be like, oh, he gay. I'm not finna give him no pussy. If she want to fuck you, she gonna fuck you, bro. There's niggas that do worse shit than getting their abs done, and these hoes still out here fucking. These niggas not going no nights without getting no pussy.
Well, we gonna up our percentage by keeping shit in house. That's what we gonna do. It ain't none of our motherfucking business.
I tell you if I got my
shit. It ain't
shit.
her business.
I tell you if I
know you would. I know you would. And then she gonna lean over to her homegirl and whisper some shit that's unfavorable.
Like what? What she gonna whisper?
I don't know. She might. I don't know.
Do I fuck?
Do
I fuck?
Maybe, maybe not. That might alter. That might alter the what could have happened. It might alter it. You never know.
I don't think that shit stop niggas from fucking. Especially if you got that cash to get
it. Ain't about what you think. It's about what the female think.
And they still fucking. I think it's like how you be saying.
You don't know no niggas who done got no surgery. So you
I don't know ask those questions though. But listen, it's the same shit you said, what, this podcast or a podcast ago, dog, when you said, damn, it slipped my mind. I had a good point, but I don't forget. It is what it is, bro. Like, it is what it is. Do what you want to do. I don't think it stopped no girl from getting you no pussy. Hollywood say keep it to yourself. Well, keep it to yourself, keep it to yourself. And with that being said, we're going to get the fuck on up out of here.
Right.
How they get in contact with you?
I am Hollywood Rich _ on Instagram, Threads, Hollywood Rich 85 on X.
I am infamous on TikTok. I am infamous on X. I'm also I'm thinking about doing the Thread. Hey man, how the Thread shit going? Thread still popping? You be on there? No. I don't know. I must ask you.
Yeah, I be on Threads. Yeah, I be on
Threads. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah. Follow me on Threads.
That you gonna be on Threads.
I am Hollywood Rich _ on Threads. Follow me.
Okay. Hey man, follow us on Facebook is Theze Nutz Official. Instagram is Theze Nutz _. How to get in contact with us on YouTube, Hollywood?
Separate these nuts.
Also, if you take the audio experience, you're on Apple, Spotify, however you consume podcasts. Keep the nuts separated. Hit the like button, subscribe button, notification button. Also, if you want to get in contact with us, go to thesenuts.business@gmail.com. That's thesenuts.business@gmail.com. Or you go to any one of the social media platforms we just spoke of. You can DM us. We will talk to you back. And as I said in each and every podcast, we're social media's most imperfect podcast. Social media's best kept secret. I'm infamous.
Hollywood.
And together we make Theze Nutz.